keep waiting for the day when all the pain would just vanish into thin air. But it never comes. I keep waiting for one of my parents to come and get me. But it's always a new social worker. I keep waiting for an answer to my prayers, but all I get are more things to pray for. More pain to overcome.
It's a great message. I love it when, there's a message of social awareness in here. But they've taken it and they've dramatized it into a story so well, it's a very real story that has depth and meaning and really resonates. This was really done well. The acting was terrific. Everybody did such a great job. All the leads, everybody did such a good job, and especially in the main protagonist. You really felt the depth of his struggle. You really felt his history, and yeah, the depth of his what he's going through. You know, um, just the story had a great flow to it. It all made sense. So it just, the camera work was great, the editing was great, directing was great. Everything, just ABC fit together and came together and had meaning in the end.
I really liked the way that they told the story. In particular, the different mediums they used. There was that kind of black and white sketch showing his past and how he kind of got connected with Ted, was the name, and his story and connection to this house. And yeah, and then we see him grown up, and he is obviously committed to helping other children and giving back in his life, and it just has such a beautiful, heartwarming story at the end, where the young boy is brought back safely, and how it, the overall message of just like how important it is to have like positive adult role models in your life, and what a huge impact that can make on a child at risk, because without that, their future looks quite grim.
I guess surprising, but shouldn't have been so surprising message at the end about foster care. So really an important message overall. One I'm glad is being brought to attention through this film, because it's not something I don't think a lot of people think about enough, and they probably should. This film is just really well done. To be able to bring attention to a message, but also pay respect and careful attention to the medium, the film, is not an easy task, and it's done really thoughtfully here. So the storytelling is just great, to the point where I wasn't expecting a PSA, and it's just, again, done really thoughtfully, really smartly. The cinematography itself is fantastic. Again, it just helps sell the idea that I'm just sitting back watching a drama. Really strong that way. The performances were all really good too. Very grounded. Just absolutely suited the material. Everyone does a great job there. And just overall, this film is just really strong.
From the moment this opens, it just immediately captures your attention, and the filmmakers keep your attention from beginning to end. They chose such a challenging topic to make a short film about, and they did it so well. I mean, all of the actors were amazing. I think the filmmakers did some great camera work, lighting, sound, everything was just sheer perfection. And the story, the way that it unfolded, it really kept you wanting to see what that next moment was going to be. The music that they selected helped just tie together all the emotions.
This film is very effective in showcasing the positive effect of a nice environment in children with family or home issues who fall into the foster system. the testament to what empathy can accomplish and the infinite positive impact of giving a second chance. Those are great performances. They have this lovely message. They also touch on one of the biggest crises in the US, mass hate killings and school shootings. Unfortunately, children, teenagers, adults, everyone is at the mercy of the power guns in the USA. And they touch on that briefly, but it was important to also notice that I really had a good time watching this. It was very well done.
And this film gives hope at the end that we can change the system. We can do what's best for the children. I think that's what we need to do, is do whatever's best for them. And this film showed that this main character, he definitely had trials and tribulations. He handled a student with a gun the way that probably should have been dealt with, and that getting fired for it is horrifying because it could have turned into a bigger tragedy, but shows that there is hope. And I love films that have that theme of hope at the end. This film, for a while, didn't have it. It was very tense, which was well done, and I loved the aesthetic of how they went back in time to the main character, because it looked like almost a sketch animation format in that filter, and then doing black and white as he searches and is going through. I loved the aesthetic as they switched from color to the sketch to black and white. It made the film so much more impactful.